Hare Krishna, Danda Pranam to the lotus feet of all Vaishnavas. My name is Raya Ramananda, and first of all, I want to offer my unlimited obeisances to the lotus feet of my Gurupadpadma, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaja, and to the lotus feet of the Srila Dharmavira Prabhu. Actually, I came in Krishna consciousness back in 2014 when I was in Iskcon, and gradually, with the mercy of the Vaishnavas, I had a great fortune to associate with the sadhus. Although I associated with sadhus, but only for very small time, means that we don't get a chance to get a proper training how to practice the devotional principles which are learning from the shastras in theoretical sense. Although we were knowing that we had to chant purely, and we had to chant 1 lakh Harinam daily as per the standards set by Caitanya Mahaprabhu. So we are knowing all these things theoretically, but we don't know that how to practice it practically in our lives. So by keeping all these things in mind, I pray to Krishna that somehow, O Lord, please arrange and progress my life towards such sadhu who's practicing all these things as it is in his life, so that we can able to progress smoothly and advance in Krishna consciousness. So back in 2020, I came across a Facebook profile of Srila Dharmavira Prabhu, where there were many testimonials of many devotees who were chanting so amazingly and daily more than 1 lakh Harinam, 64 rounds. So, being inspired from the testimonials, I contacted Srila Dharmavira Prabhu, and with his transcendental blessings, in less than a month and under the training of Sri Krishna Das Prabhu, his Siksha disciple, they helped me to reach to chant 64 rounds in less than 1 month. Astonishingly, such a weak sadhaka like me was not even able to chant 16 rounds. And it takes almost a whole day to chant a 16 rounds. Now start chanting more than 64 rounds. So all these blessings is due to the transcendental effect, the transcendental mercy of the Srila Dharmavira Prabhu. So this shows that he is the shuddha sadhu, actually the one who can able to transmit the real spiritual energy and spiritual strength is a manifestation of the Nityananda Prabhu, because Nityananda Prabhu is the basis of spiritual energy, means bala, strength. So one can able to directly feel the mercy of the Krishna flowing through your heart, and which inspires us to chant constantly. So with the mercy of the Dharmavira Prabhu, back in 2022, 2 months back, he invited us to come to Radhakund, and when we went to the Radhakund, it was a total transcendental experience under his shelter. He trained us properly how to chant constantly the Krishna name. As Prabhupada used to say, that when you are chanting, you chant constantly, and when you're listening Harikatha, you're listening it constantly. So we all used to speculate that how is it possible? It is not possible for conditioned soul. But yes, if we practice all these things under the shuddha sadhu who is self-realized, then all these things are possible. And it is perfectly possible as we had realized it to some extent under the shelter of Srila Dharmavira Prabhu. And through his unlimited mercy, one can able to get many transcendental experiences as well while chanting. So it's my humble request to all the upcoming spiritual aspirants or sadhukas to take the sure shelter of Srila Dharmavira Prabhu if they want to progress in Nam Bhajan, because this is the only center or the essence of all spiritual practices. So this is my humble obeisances on this auspicious day of Guru Purnima to the lotus feet of Srila Dharmavira Prabhu as a small offering to his lotus feet. Hare Krishna, Dhanna Pranam.